Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaopen.com. I wanted to jump on and do a quick reading for you. I know I was kind of MIA over the weekend, but my daughter is in town visiting from Colorado. So I thought I would do a reading for you today. And what I was channeling is that there are a lot of people out there, again, who are just feeling frustrated with what's going on politically in the world around us. And I feel like some of you are starting to really give in to the negative thinking, and you're going down that rabbit hole and getting angry and mad and frustrated and scared and all the things. And it's understandable because what we're seeing is scary. It does not look good. But what I heard was the light will win. Don't give in to negative doomsday thinking. We will win, so you need to be strong right now. So how do you do that? Okay, that's easier said than done, right? What do you do when that negative thinking comes in? Because it will. And I see this all over social media. People will put in a prediction or something that they have, or they do something, and someone has to come in with something negative and say, well, he never gets in trouble, so nothing's going to happen. Guess what you're doing when you do that? You're manifesting that for all of us. Do you really want that? I know you don't. I know you don't want that result. So stop doing that and stop putting that into words, even if you're just feeling frustrated and you're wanting to get it out there. I understand that, but quit. Okay, you're not helping. The only way that we help when we do this is to be the light. We don't say he's not going to be punished. We say this regime cannot stand. It cannot last. They don't have the power, the energy, the whatever. They don't. They're falling apart and it's working, but you've got to keep your vision. You've got to hold your vision. You've got to keep the light. More people are waking up. Yes, it's frustrating that there are a lot of people who still believe every word he says and follow and think it's wonderful. That's frustrating. That's disheartening. But for you to match that energy with negativity is not going to accomplish the outcome you're hoping for. If you know anything about energy and how to manipulate it and how it works, you have to envision and speak what you want, not what you don't want. So every time you put that out there, you are blocking what you're wanting to come to. You're delaying it. It's going to happen anyway because there's no way they can keep this up. But you keep delaying it. And as a collective, we're delaying it until we can learn how to manipulate that energy, which is simply by holding that positive thought that things are getting better. Okay, the world is going to heal and that we can recover from this. Okay, it's not toxic positivity. It is how energy works. So we have to get in alignment with what we want. All right, let's see what the cards say. Okay, yeah, so right now, life feels really difficult. Some of you need to go into solitude and to really take some time and go within in order to get your head set right? Your mind set. Once you do that, you're going to see that we've already put in all of this hard work. Things are going to shift. There is going to be a sudden turn, and everything, all the good work that you put into this is going to come around back to you. But you've got to get out of that lack and poverty mindset, okay? So right now, some of us are in that, right? Like it's never going to get better. It is getting better. It doesn't look that way because we're seeing the worst of the worst. They're putting it out there to try to distract us. While meanwhile, things are falling apart behind the scenes. And I truly believe that. So you need to start aligning yourself with that attitude of things are working out. Things are aligning. I know, and the only way that I can personally relate this to you is I used to always worry about money, and I had this like poverty mindset because somewhere in my ancestral line, like everyone had to struggle. And even though physically in front of me, I did not see how things would work out or could work out. They did. They always did. We may not be seeing it in the physical, but it's going to eventually show up. it has to show up in the energetic first, right? So you got to keep doing what you're doing. Let's see what other messages, and I'm using the Healing with the Angels Oracle deck. So we have surrender and release. You need to let go of all of this fear and all the negativity you're feeling. And if you're wondering, okay, how do I do that? Do some meditation, okay? Do a guided meditation. Do EFT tapping. You can go on YouTube. I have both of those things on my YouTube channel. You need to do something to work through that emotion, because when you're holding on to it, it's like blocked, stuck energy in your own body. And that can make you physically sick. You need to work through it, okay? And you need to let go of your past, because for some of you, you have a new romantic partner coming in. And I'm seeing this card as like a double meaning. For some of you, it means you have someone new coming in romantically. And for some of you, you're going to be falling in love with your life again once you learn to let go of all of this fear and doomsday crap, and you start focusing on yourself and how to do things for yourself that bring you joy. Okay? But they want you to surrender and release. There is peace coming in. Serenity is coming in. You are just getting started, okay? And for me, I think this is a message for our whole world. We are just getting started. Things have to completely break down in order to be rebuilt and made better than before. My son has a mural on his wall, and it says, "From broken pieces, innovation is sparked." We have to break this completely down in order to make it better. And that's what's going on right now. And it looks terrible, because anytime something breaks and falls apart, you're like, oh my gosh, this is awful. But usually you replace it with something much better. And that's exactly what we're doing. You have Archangel Michael. You are protected, so don't be scared. Do not be scared. You have complete protection in this, and we are all protected here. It's up to us to stand up for others and to stand in our power. Nature is really important right now, so go outside and be in tune with nature. And that's going to be really important. And also playfulness. So they want you just to go out and live your life and enjoy it. I know a lot of people think, well, how can I go out and enjoy my life when all of this is happening? I understand that, I really do. But the best thing you can do right now for humanity and in helping is in being the light and in enjoying life, being playful, and focusing on yourself so that your energy isn't going into that negative doom scroll thing where now you're calling all of that stuff in. Okay, work on your own energy right now. I want to pull an affirmation card for you today. See what the universe wants you to know. All right, we have forgiveness. I'm willing to forgive everyone, including myself. I forgive myself for any wrongdoing. I no longer judge or criticize myself. I am free to be who I am. Forgiveness is not something that we do for others. It is something we do for ourselves to move on. It is a process, not a one-time event. It's a choice to move forward in love, despite the pain of the past. Don't stumble over something that is already behind you. That card said surrender and release. They want you to release your past. Is there any bitterness or resentment left within you? Are you ready to release it now and allow the future to happen? It's time for you to let it go and allow the future to happen so that you're not stuck being resentful. If you are feeling stuck somewhere, unable to forgive, needing to let go of the past, experiencing grief, and you know what, for a lot of you, you're grieving the nation and what's happening right now. Grief happens not just from physical loss, it happens from loss of who we are, loss of identity, loss of all the freedoms you thought you once had. If that's going on for you and you need some help working through the grief, because that's the only way on the other side of it is to work through it, check out my book, Beautiful Mourning, A Guide to Life After Loss. This is available on Amazon and also audiobooks.com. And it can help you work through this process of grieving. If you want to work with me, I offer half-hour and hour readings, also healing sessions or coaching sessions. You can book with me through my website, melissaoatman.com, or reach out to me. My email is there. You can reach out if you would like to contact me and just see what you're interested in doing. Follow my podcast, Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness. I hope you have an amazing week. Everything is going to be okay. Sending you